In this class, you're going to create a portfolio. So at the end of this class, you're going to have a whole bunch of work that you have completed, and you're going to put that together in a portfolio so that you can showcase your work. Okay, and so what is a portfolio? A portfolio is a compilation of academic and professional materials that exemplifies your skills, qualifications, education, training, and experiences. A well-formatted and condensed portfolio can be attached to a resume, and a more elaborate portfolio can be brought to an interview. And so a master portfolio or a comprehensive portfolio will contain every project that you have done that you are willing to showcase. And with a master portfolio, you can easily modify it so you can pick and choose which project you would like to showcase for your tailored portfolio. The skills you've learned in this class, they are easily transferable, so some projects that may seem unrelated, they may be relevant in showcasing specific skills. And when you apply to jobs, you can tailor your portfolio to the job as you see fit. All right, and so what are the requirements for your portfolio? You want to create a master portfolio or a comprehensive portfolio, showcasing all the work that you have done for this class. Your portfolio should include the elements as described to the right, and so that is it will have a cover page, and this cover page will have a title, could have your contact information, etc. A nice image would be good too. And then you will include your section 1 assignments. And then at the end of that, you're going to have a reflection or a summary about what you learned in section 1. And then you'll have your section 2 assignments. And then you'll have the reflection or summary about what you learned in section 2. And so on and so forth. And so you are going to do this for all 7 sections. And then at the very end, you're going to have a conclusion page where you reflect on the course as a whole. And so throughout the course, you are going to receive feedback on your submitted work, and you're expected to make the necessary corrections on your drawings. And then once you put that drawing into your portfolio, it should be free of mistakes. And so you want to organize your portfolio in a logical way. And in this case, we're going to be dividing it into sections. And you're also going to have discussions in this class, and you can use this to help you create your reflection summaries. So basically, most of the work that you are doing for this portfolio will be completed in the process of just going through the class. So your assignments will be done. You just have to go back and you have to rework them and you have to correct any mistakes that were made. And then your discussions will be a reflection about what you learned. And so as long as your discussions are thoughtful and thorough, then this will be really easy for you for each section as well. And so if you're on top of your work, the portfolio will be pretty good. And you should be working on this throughout the course. Okay, and then this is just showing a rubric, so you will be graded on your completeness. So you should have all the assigned projects included in your portfolio. And your technical accuracy, so all the dimensions, scaling, and proportions are precise and match to the specifications. Your layers and use of line weights and styles are appropriate as well. Your design quality, so the drawings are clear and easy to interpret. And it's not like your drawing is like way off to the side, for example, right? It's going to be centered on your piece of paper. And so make sure it looks good by design. And then is your presentation professionally organized with a clean layout and logical progression? So it should include a title page, introduction, and clear section divisions for each project. I said introduction, but I mean, you don't really have to include this. This is actually more optional, where you can include a page after your cover page, just saying who you are and what your professional goals are, and maybe what some of your accomplishments have been thus far. And your project should be labeled, and any descriptions, if required, are concise and informative. And then your reflection summaries, those will be graded at 20% as well. Okay, and so you are welcome to use any type of platform you would like for your portfolio. So you can use PowerPoint, you can use Word, you can use Google Slides, you can use Canva, you can use Bluebeam Revu, you can use Adobe, whatever it is. It really doesn't matter. Um, in the end, you're going to have to submit a PDF file though. And so whatever you use to create your portfolio, make it beautiful, make it nice, make it neat, and submit that as a PDF. Okay, and so here I have opened my VMware and I am on the ARC computer. So if I go to my File Explorer and I have a USB drive connected to my laptop right now, and I am in my VMware. So if I click on this, I can actually access the USB drive and drag things over to, I can drag things over. Sorry, this isn't my USB drive. It is, oh no, yeah, this is it. Sorry. I thought I was clicking on this one. So I have my USB drive here and I can take things and I can drive it into my personal W drive if I would like to. So if I go to my Design 301, I have an example here, and I'm going to open this with Revu. So this is called Revu Bluebeam. It's a PDF editor. Um, Obviously there's Adobe Acrobat here, but you're required to sign in, and um, I don't think that we have the licenses for everybody. And so Revu, though, it does work on these computers. You don't have to sign in or anything. And it's actually a really powerful PDF editing app, but we're just going to use it to its simplest form right now. And so I have this. And then in here, I also have, if I go to section 1, so I have an example just for section 1, and then Lincoln Logs. I'm going to open this one as well. So I'm going to say open with, and if I say choose another app, I can click on Revu and I can say always open with Revu. It's only going to work this time while I'm logged into the VMware. Every time I log out, it's going to reset. I'll just say yes, and then I'll say accept. Okay, and I could just close these extra pages. So now I'm going to click on this little page with like the arrows in it so I could get everything centered. I have this page here and this page. This is one of my 1.1, or sorry, not 1.1, but section 1 assignments. And over here I have my portfolio example. So this is, I'm going to go ahead and one full page that again. This is my cover page, and then it moves on to section 1, creating and modifying drawings. And this is just an example of what you could do, right? And so in section 1, I have a bunch of drawings that are not PDFs, right? They're just made in AutoCAD. We weren't required to convert them to PDFs. And so I'm saying what it is I have drawn here, and I created this drawing using absolute coordinates, created this one with relative coordinates, and then created these ones with polar coordinates and polar tracking. And then I'm describing object snaps, or I'm showing the object snaps, I should say, for accurate drawings. And then I want to include also these 2 pages here. So I could just simply include these as a PDF. So I'm going to grab both of them, and then I'm going to right click and I'm going to say copy pages. And I'm in this little, see these 4 squares over here? That's where I'm at. It opens up somewhere else automatically, but then I go here. Then there's like this blue bar here. I'm going to put that one right under there, and I'm going to paste them. So I'm going to say Control V. And now I have 2 more pages in here. And so I'm showing my object snaps. I would also show my other assignments. So this isn't showing all of them, right? There's going to be the draw panel, the modify panel, and there's going to be a polygon assignment. And so I just wanted to show that later on, I know how to create a template with a viewport, and I can put my Lincoln logs onto that so it can plot it to a PDF, and then I combine that PDF with another PDF that I've created. Right, and so that's going to make it really easy for me to create my portfolio. And so I'm going to showcase all my work, and then it would be great to have more descriptive um, sentences here, but this is just a very quick example. Very simple too. And then at the end of the section, so I would have all of the different assignments in here, and then at the end of the section, I have a reflection. So I say, the drawings in this section demonstrate my ability to create and modify drawings using the commands found in the Draw and Modify panels. I learned to effectively and efficiently use the line commands, circle commands, arc commands, rectangle command, polygon command, and more. Additionally, I can efficiently modify drawings with commands such as copy, move, mirror, offset, and fillet. I learned how to produce accurate drawings using object snap tools, ortho mode, and polar tracking. I learned the importance of accuracy when it comes to drafting and design, and why these tools are essential for achieving precise results. Okay, and then I would move on to showcase my section 2 drawings. So I'd put another page here for section 2, and you can edit, so just to show kind of what this software is capable of. So I copied that page down here, and then I can go ahead and say section 2 with the text box. So this isn't like a whole class about Bluebeam, obviously, but we can still use this software if you'd like to. Of course, just use whatever PDF software you would like. And I'm going to change it to, it looks like it's gray. And then I could change the font if I wanted to. I'm just going to leave it just because this is supposed to be a very simple example. So I would obviously continue to create this if I were actually making this my portfolio in the original software that I was using. So this was, for example, created in PowerPoint and then converted to a PDF. Okay, and then, but if I wanted to use Bluebeam, then I can create some text. I can change this as well. I can add images. I can take some snapshots of things, so I can, and then paste those words, for example, and so there's some ways that you could do it in Bluebeam as well. Lots of different tools here. Okay, and so keep in mind the portfolio as you go work through your assignments, because it will serve you well to stay on top of it and to make those corrections as you go through the course. Okay, thank you.